Yeah, absolutely. I think it's quite an unreal schedule this few days. We play them again, tomorrow now. So it's something different. But I think the way we went about it in the field, I think, is a huge positive. To take, I think it was 5 wickets, put them under a little bit of pressure there, chasing a small total. I think we can take that momentum into the next game, which is obviously pretty soon. So we got something out of the game.
Josh, you came into the season on the back of having recovered from an injury concern that you worked with. Through the season, obviously you played all the games, but can you just give us an insight into the way you trained or the way you managed yourself, away from the matches?
Yeah, I think obviously leading into the tournament it was rehab and gym work and getting that running back up and going, and then in the last few weeks beforehand it was the bowling side of things, and then I think I've just felt better as the tournament's gone on really. Done quite a bit of work in the nets, and I think the games I just feel better in my run up and at the crease with every game that comes, so hopefully that continues. Still doing a fair bit of work on the rehab side of things, but everything's feeling really good, and hopefully it stays that way.
Josh, it's 3 in a row now, no hiding from the fact that you are struggling at home, I think you're struggling at home. What is it that's preventing the team from getting over the finish line at home? Are you more comfortable playing away from home, given that you're stagnant this negative at home?
Yeah, we've obviously done pretty well away from home. It's obviously 3 in a row now. We've lost at home from 3 games. It's just we've probably been a bit slow on the learnings from the first 2 games and didn't put that into practice as well as we could have today, probably in particular in those first probably 6 to 8 overs, obviously with the score the way it was. So again, we'll dive into this game and probably more so when we get back to Bangalore and really go through in detail and with a fine-tooth comb and come up with a few ideas of where we can learn and improve. I think the bowling definitely improved from the last 2 outings. So sort of we're slowly getting there, but probably not quick enough. So and to win a toss would be nice as well.
Yes. Hi Josh, you spoke about the learnings from the games at home. Have you ever been surprised with the battles, especially about how the pitches are played in this 3 home games?
Yeah, I think it's not a typical Chinnaswamy wicket. It's obviously the bounce has always been there, but it's in past years it's probably been more consistent. I find if you really hit the wicket hard on that 6 to 8 metres, it's quite tough to bat, and we've found that. So maybe it might be a case of pulling back a touch and having a look, giving yourself a little bit of time. I know in the first 2 games we lost here, it was a batter on the other team going big and getting a partnership and getting scoring big late in the game. So if we can have our top 5, top 6 doing the batting for the 20 overs, I think that'll go a long way to helping us win.
Josh, you were into the 6th week until then, right? But that seems to be working everywhere else as well. So how important has that been for you, and at what point do you change it up to see batsmen figuring things out?
Yeah, I think it's just about trying to read the play, read the batter. I think sometimes you get that sense that they're either going to come at you or sit deep, and you can just subtle changes of that length can make a big impact. And obviously there's been games where we've gone to Yorkers at the death, such as Mumbai and places like that. So I think the bowling attack's highly skilled. I think Suresh again was unlucky tonight. He bowled exceptional, could have had a few wickets. So confident in the bowling group. They're great to work with. I think the depth and the variety is really good. But yeah, it's just I think trying to sense the batter and what mindset he's had, and just those subtle changes when required.
Can you do one last question?
Just on today, the first 6, 7 overs that you spoke about, you were sitting out in the weather. What was going on? Was there no time to think? Was it like 14 overs is too less, so we need to go hard? What was it like?
Yeah, potentially I think it just could have been that balance of how hard to go. I know 14 overs is obviously shorter than 20, but it's still got to, I guess, have a look at a few balls and take your time a little bit. It's hard. I mean, it's hard. I'm never in that batting position, so it's probably a better question, pointed at a couple of those guys. But I think they'll definitely learn. We've seen in the away games they've batted beautifully, and we've chased, we've set totals. So no doubt we'll bounce back tomorrow and we'll come out again.
Josh, what's that one difference that you feel about this series bowling attack on the whole as compared to the one that you played with previously?
I think previously obviously I didn't play last year, so I haven't played with the impact player before until this year, and I think you can afford to have 5 frontline bowlers a lot of the time. So I think we've got enough variety there as well with Livingston as well bowling off spin and leg spin, and adds one to the bowl as well. But I think just the highly skilled quicks in particular, I think to bowl with someone like Bhuvi who's been around for so long, so skillful at the start and at the end, it's great to learn from as well. But I think just the variety, we're all a little bit different, complement each other really well. So yeah, it's exciting.
Thanks so much, guys.
Cheers, guys.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पहले किसी ने देखा नहीं था विकेट, तो सडनली जब कवर्स आउट हुए तो जितना एक्सपीरियंस है कोचेज़ को, तो उनको पता था कि थोड़ा सा हेल्प मिलेगा बॉलर्स को, और हम लोग टॉस भी जीते तो विकेट से काफ़ी हेल्प था सीमर्स के लिए, इवन स्पिनर्स के लिए भी हेल्प था। और स्पिनर ने अच्छा किया, यूजी भाई ने अच्छा बॉल डाला, और बीच में मैं एक ओवर जो मुझे मिला 12th ओवर, उसमें दो विकेट आए, तो इजी नहीं था यहाँ पे बैटिंग करना, और अच्छा टोटल था 95 विकेट के हिसाब से। बट द वे निहाल बैटेड और एंड तक गया और वहाँ से मैच जीता, तो अच्छी चीज़।
आपने निहाल को पंजाब में भी देखा है, बहुत से लोग आगे डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट में, क्या वो हमेशा ऐसे ही खेलते आए हैं? उनके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए।
वो ऑब्वियसली बहुत ही अच्छा प्लेयर है, और पिछले 2-3 साल से IPL खेल रहा है, और डोमेस्टिक में भी अच्छा करता है पंजाब के लिए। हम रिसेंटली जब जीते थे सईद मुश्ताक अली, तो उसमें नॉकआउट्स में बहुत ही अच्छी इनिंग खेली थी, जिसकी वजह से जो फाइनल का मैच था वो एक तरह वन साइडेड हो गया था। तो बहुत अच्छी बैटिंग इसने फाइनल में भी की थी, उससे पहले सेमीफाइनल में अच्छी बैटिंग की थी दिल्ली के खिलाफ। तो शुरू से अच्छा करता आ रहा है, इवन अंडर 19 इंडिया जहाँ से खेलता रहा, हमने शुरू से देखा है उसे, और अभी यहाँ पे जब अच्छी बैटिंग करता है और रन्स करता है, तो मतलब एज अ सीनियर काफ़ी प्राउड फील होता है हमको। सर ऑब्वियसली कुछ पता नहीं था, क्योंकि छोटे मैच में ऐसा होता है कि आपको हमेशा अपने ऑन टोज़ रहना पड़ता है, कभी भी ओवर मिल सकता है, और मैं रेडी था, क्योंकि मैं इस सीज़न का मेरा पहला गेम था ये, और बस यही था माइंड में कि टीम के लिए अच्छा करना है। तो ऐसा पता नहीं था कि लास्ट ओवर डालूंगा, बट वो मौका मिला, और उसमें एक नो बॉल डाल दिया मैंने। आज मेरा पहला नो बॉल है IPL करियर का, इससे पहले नो बॉल नहीं डाला था मैंने, तो इस चीज़ पे भी काम करूँगा आगे से। जी
अभी 2 लो स्कोरिंग मैच पे ऐसे ही 2 मैच से जीता है, अभी क्या चल रहा है कि लो स्कोरिंग मैच पे कैसा?
सर विकेट के अकॉर्डिंग इसको लो स्कोरिंग नहीं बोलेंगे। इस विकेट पे ये स्कोर बना है, अगर आप देखोगे अच्छे विकेट पे ये 180 है, जैसा विकेट बिहेव कर रहा था, और इवन जितने स्किलफुल बॉलर हैं IPL में, तो उस हिसाब से बहुत ही अच्छा स्कोर था। और हम लोग थोड़े निहाल की वजह से, मैं फिर से मेंशन करता हूँ कि निहाल ने जो बीच में जो बाउंड्रीज ली हैं, उसकी वजह से प्रेशर कम हुआ और थोड़ा इजी हो गया। सर जब लो स्कोरिंग मैच होता है, जब आप फर्स्ट इनिंग के बाद जब आप बैटिंग करते हो, और थोड़े लो स्कोरिंग मैच होता है, रन कम बनते हैं फर्स्ट इनिंग में, तो जब आप बॉलिंग करने जाते हो तो अब यही होता है कि आपको सिर्फ लड़ना है, और क्योंकि वहाँ पे कोई नो लॉस है आपके लिए, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली रन कम है सबको, इवन ऑडियंस को भी यही लगता है जब वो मैच देखने आते हैं तो उनको भी यही होता है कि कम स्कोर है, इजी विन हो जाएगा। बट वहाँ पे जो ट्रू क्रिकेट है उसमें यही होता है कि मैंने सोशल मीडिया पे भी डाला था कि क्रिकेट इज़ अ फनी गेम। सो 111 डिफेंड करना वो बहुत बड़ी बात है, और ऐसे मैच हमने सिर्फ डोमेस्टिक में देखे हैं ज़्यादातर, इवन हमने खेले भी हैं। तो वो वहाँ पे पहली बार मैंने अपने लो स्कोरिंग डिफेंड किया, पंजाब ने सबसे लो स्कोर, तो अच्छा है, और बॉलर्स का कॉन्फिडेंस हाई हुआ वहाँ से, जिसकी हेल्प आगे टूर्नामेंट में मिलेगी। थैंक यू सर।